They have an idea that there's a Messiah coming and they're not sure who it's going to be. They just know it should stick out.
Katt Williams' career might end up in shambles earlier than expected. But something certain is that Katt won't go down alone. Katt has exposed several Hollywood stars. But the celebrity gist no one saw coming from Katt was him putting Oprah Winfrey's name in the mix. Yeah, Katt brought all the smoke when he exposed Oprah for being a Hollywood handler. Interestingly, Oprah is not about to fold her hands and let Katt's allegations against her slide. Keep watching to get all the interesting details on this. One thing about Katt Williams is that he will always spill the beans without remorse. Sadly, his lack of mouth control may be putting him in more trouble than he had ever expected this time. Katt went on and on as he talked about several Hollywood movers and shakers. The comedian wasn't scared to let out all their dirty little secrets in an interview with Shannon Sharpe. Katt pulled out names like Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, and Diddy, with jaw-dropping allegations against them. And the most unexpected name was Oprah's. Oprah is the queen of talk shows and a female motivational speaker. But Katt is now accusing her of a bizarre job role in the industry. The more interesting part is that Katt has not been sued by any of the big names he mentioned on the Shannon Sharpe podcast. Could these allegations be genuine? And these celebrities don't want to further soil their names and careers? Well, we can only keep up with the assumptions for now. However, Oprah isn't one of those about to sweep it under the rug to keep their names safe. Katt Williams squeezed in Oprah's name due to the show host's interview with the Los Angeles Times a few years back. Oprah claimed she was so troubled when the deadly coronavirus struck that she didn't even feel going out of her house was an option for about a year. Oprah told the LA Times, "I didn't leave home for 322 days. Literally did not leave the house." In the interview, Oprah explained how she had to be so careful with herself that her friends even teased her about it. Oprah claimed the most concerning part about living through the 2020 pandemic was how well she was able to adjust to the isolation and not being around other people. Apparently, we can agree everyone had about 1 or 2 changes of habits during the COVID-19 outbreak. But Oprah seems to have wanted us to believe hers was a different case. As Katt pointed out, Katt's main focus was when Oprah said she remembered one of her close friends, Gayle King, asking her if she didn't miss being around other people. She replied to her friend, not really. And I think it's because every day I was in an audience of 350 people twice a day. So I've had shaking hands and autographs and selfies, and lots of attention and exposure to being around a lot of people. Oprah concluded during the interview that she was chanced to be with herself in a way that she wasn't able to for years. Because even during the times she claimed she was taking time off work, she was always thinking about what was the next thing to come for her career and future. While Oprah's claims may be true, Katt Williams wasn't moved by her story and didn't even believe them. Katt told Shannon that Oprah is in charge of over $1 billion, and whatever she went through didn't seem like a groundbreaking story to him. She said she stayed in the house 325 days. What the f***? To stay in the house 325 days in a motherfucking row? You've got to be a billionaire and a freak, Katt ranted, making multiple unrefined comments about Oprah's actions during the pandemic. Katt Williams told the interviewer that Oprah definitely didn't have a hard time staying indoors because she must have spent those days with her friend Gayle King and even her partner, Stedman Graham. Katt revealed he had more tea on Oprah's alleged dirty schemes. But according to an insider, Oprah is already making certain moves to put Katt in his place. Well, never say never. Katt claims Oprah isn't the all-white angel people think she is, as she is just trying to get the bag for herself, while being used by the people in power to use her influence to control the black race and put them in order. Surprisingly, again, he had evidence to back it up, citing an example of when Oprah tried to flaw Ludacris's hard work when he went on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Ludacris was supposed to be on the show to promote his new movie, but Oprah pulled a fast one on the artist, questioning him about his music career and how he used the N-word in one of his songs. Like everyone thought, when has that ever been an issue for the Black community, especially rappers? Katt and the public weren't the only parties who felt the situation was uncalled for. Ludacris himself agreed that what Oprah showcased wasn't cool or necessary.
You know, I was there for Crash, for the movie.
Yeah.
And basically she said something about not agreeing with my music, but she thought I did great in the movie. And of course I was up there with the whole cast of Crash. And so I didn't necessarily feel like that needed to be said.
If you think that's the worst she could do, then brace yourself for what's coming next. When the episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show featuring Ludacris later aired, the viewers perceived the show differently, as opposed to what Ludacris described on the radio show. Some parts of the show were cut and edited, and the edited version put Ludacris in a really bad spot. This is what Katt is talking about. He believes Oprah doesn't try to save or help Black talents, as she says. Katt's claims about Oprah were more believable when people pulled out receipts of how Oprah didn't hesitate to betray Michael Jackson years after he died. Oprah and Michael Jackson were good friends while the pop star was alive, as he always made time to attend Oprah's show and put on a good show. One would think Oprah felt the same about the late pop star, but things turned out differently after his death. Oprah dedicated an episode to interviewing some individuals who had accused Michael Jackson of sexual misconduct in the past. Unfortunately for Michael, the court judgment was in his favor, but she didn't care about her late friend's legacy at all, as she still wanted to make some bucks out of the story. This is not the first time celebrities have called Oprah out for some political occurrence in the industry. Taraji P. Henson recently claimed Oprah doesn't look out for Black folks in the industry before the premiere of the talk show host movie, The Color Purple.
I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary, and almost had to walk away from Color Purple.
This claim is opposed to what Oprah is popularly known for in the industry, a woman believed to have been focused on putting Black talents on the map and give them what they deserve. But Katt Williams and a couple of other celebrities have annulled this claim.
I heard I was trending yesterday because people are saying that I was not supporting Taraji. Taraji will tell you herself that I've been the greatest champion of this film.
Oprah's connection to certain people has always been suspicious. Oprah seemed close to Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey, who was jailed for being a kingpin in the trafficking trade, was charged with trafficking both young boys and girls into sexual exploitation for politicians, celebrities, and important figures in the country. Another claim about Oprah being associated with Harvey Weinstein also surfaced a couple of times, with the most shocking part being the manipulation of British actress Katie Noble. The actress revealed that Oprah tricked her into going to Weinstein's back room, in where she was sexually assaulted.
He was with people in which I admired dearly. He was with Naomi Campbell, he had Oprah Winfrey there with him, who entered the room and was swinging off his arm and just seemed like a very dear friend.
The wild part about Oprah's involvement with these men is that she never gets caught up in their mess. Somehow, when they get arrested and charged with the heavy crimes they committed, she's always so quick to pick herself up and act like they never existed in her life. So yeah, it's definitely not normal for Oprah, who paints herself as the female messiah of the Black folks, to be so involved with men like that, and Katt may be really onto something with what he has been telling the world. Oprah isn't willing to lose this battle of her golden-painted name to Katt Williams, who makes money from cracking jokes. But it seems this might be a lost battle right from the start for the TV queen. Could Oprah be the big name behind Hollywood's control room for Black talents? Or do you feel the renowned talk show host will be suing Katt Williams for trying to destroy the name she has built for most of her life? Well, when it happens, this will be the first place you'd be getting all the details. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You don't want to miss out on the latest celebrity gossip coming up soon.